One of the main things I found myself very intrigued by, especially in the early stages of Creative Genius course, was Johnson's assertion stating how technology does, in a way, promote serendipity. And so I kind of wanted to research a little bit more about that, like what kind of technology can do that for a person, or like, is there a possibility for that to happen? So this is what I kind of want to elaborate on. Technology, serendipity. So I already know that serendipity is essentially happy accidents. So, and at first I was like, how can this promote serendipitous behavior? Searching things through Google when you have the intent to do so. But he kind of elaborated on like how you may search for things and find things that you never really thought you would find, and that made a lot of sense to me. Now, when I'm usually like researching different topics, I would generally lead myself to Code's Library OneSearch. And what I would type in here is technology serendipity and see what I can find here. It's loading. And so I would kind of like sift through these different kinds of things. I would make sure to cut out the filler words to just figure out what I need to look at. And I would kind of like ignore these things from now, but I would look into this and just see what I can find here. So what I'm going to do is press the link, and it states document isn't found. So what I'll do now is copy and paste this source and then type this into Google and then just see what I can find from it. And I'm going to type in the title of serendipity. And I ended up finding a little abstract about it. Now looking through this is a little bit related in relations to what I kind of wanted to figure out, because it's describing how different kinds of digital objects can be discovered through serendipity. So now we've established that there are different kinds of ways, different technologies to kind of like look over in terms of like how serendipity is being promoted, digital objects, more than one. So I'm going to go into Purdue OWL later on and kind of elaborate on citations. Just so I make sure I don't forget that citation right there. And then I'm going to go on Google Scholar and see what I can find there. And I'm going to type in serendipity technology. And then when I'm looking here, one of the things I did find previously is serendipity being discovered through social media. And so this is also establishing the fact that, serendipity can be found in social media. I'm going to write this down so I don't forget, or a link. And that's one of the big factors I wanted to kind of like look into. And then later on, it kind of just shows you different kinds of the researches and the different search queries people look at, where people have like a eureka moment or something like that. And it results from those kinds of things. Then conclusion as well. So social media is one of those aspects of where you can like become serendipitous. And so like I would kind of like find a trend in these kinds of things. And so we're already like kind of understanding like there's more than one way, in technology rather, to be serendipitous. And that's kind of one of the goals I wanted to find here, because I at first didn't even know technology could do that. Now I know there's more than one way to do that through different kinds of sources of technologies.